What's up, my dudes? Back in the shop. This time we're gonna do a video on motorized bicycles. We get a lot of questions on what a motorized bicycle is, gas powered that is, and how they function. So I want to talk about how to build a proper bike for everyday use. You can see some of the first things you'll notice. The chain is direct drive, really tight and good. And on this side, on the drive chain, we use a half-link chain to get the distance to be perfect. So both of these chains you can see are nice and tight. The wheels that we use for everyday bikes are 20-inch wheels. So it makes the bike smaller, and it makes it so that the gear ratio makes your clutch live a really long time. It only goes about 25 miles an hour, but that's 25 miles an hour that are for sure, and the bike is going to be easier to handle. You can see the front fork. It's going to be a triple tree fork, a little bit stronger, and give you the rake. The bike still feels like a big bike even though it has small wheels. The cranks are going to be 150 millimeter cranks, so there will be no pedal tapping even though the wheels are smaller. The gas tanks are all upgraded here as well. We go with the 6M top here as opposed to the little tiny stud that always breaks and leaks. We go with high quality gasoline hose here. Just that little clear plastic tubey stuff does not cut it. Some of the other things we do, we provide a decent pedal, decent seat, and this bigger bar is gonna reduce the vibrations, and you won't feel too many vibrations coming out of the handlebar there. And another really cool thing is that the pipes, we heat these pipes up in several places and bend them until they fit perfectly and are touching the bottom of the frame there. What that does is it allows us to use a bracket. You see, there's a bracket holding it onto the frame. So this pipe is super strong. It's not going anywhere. And there's some added baffles in there, so it's extra quiet. This bike is a really good daily rider. I would highly recommend building something in this configuration as opposed to, let me show you some of the stuff we get here. Look at this. We've already tried to fix this by making it direct drive, but I mean, some of these gankier bikes with these engines that are kind of falling apart are more of a death trap. This has no brakes. Really scary bike. And then some of the more luxurious bikes are going to be more like this, which are not, you know, they ride really well. Maybe not for everyday use, you know. This is more of a weekend warrior type of bike. And yes, it looks great. It's got disc brakes, it's got an expansion pipe and nice shocks and stuff, but you know, realistically, you're not gonna want to be using this for everyday use, you know. This one's gonna be so much better. Flat protection, everything you want is there.